So it's always easier to get stronger when you're gaining weight, but it becomes more of a precise skill to diet down and stay strong. Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com, and today we're talking about a topic that gives a lot of lifters much struggle, all right? AKA riding the struggle bus, if you will. That's what the kids are saying nowadays, right? So, staying strong while dieting, all right? So, this is difficult. This is difficult. Not that you can't continue to gain strength while you diet down. That can certainly happen because a lot of things factor into getting stronger. Gaining muscle while dieting, that's a harder thing to do, okay? You're more just trying to maintain what you have. And if you do a good job of maintaining the muscle mass that you have on a cut, you are going to keep much more of your strength. Obviously, if you start to diet in the wrong fashion or you lose a lot of weight quickly, you can expect your strength to drop and your muscle mass is probably going to go down as well. You look a hell of a lot better, but your performance is probably going to drop down a bit, okay? So, staying strong while dieting, some things that I wrote in here. This is right here, this top 3, this is really what happens during the diet. Some things that are gonna be the responsibility of the diet, because it goes both ways here. You know, it's not just the training that you're doing during this dieting phase, it's how you're dieting too. So I have to address that first. You're gonna wanna make a small cut. The faster you lose weight, the more it's gonna affect your strength. You know, plain and simple. If you take a small, gradual cut, right, you lose strength, or you lose the fat, and you make small changes over time, you're gonna be more apt to keep the strength and or even gain some strength. Energy, okay? You need to make sure that you're fueling yourself to give yourself enough energy for your workout. So I know a lot of diets out there load up more calories or more carbs on those days that you're training, because you have to make sure, because now that you're in a deficit, you're literally not giving your body enough energy to sustain its current weight. So training on top of that can be a little bit difficult. So you need to make sure the fuel that you are giving your body is good quality, and again, timing. Timing's gonna be everything too. So eating more around workout times to fuel yourself. Like I was saying, more calories or more carbs on training days as opposed to your off days where you're more stagnant. It's gonna be very important. So these are just some things to consider while you're dieting. All right, and the biggest thing is making a small cut versus a large one. But there's certainly times where you're gonna wanna cut a lot of weight very quickly too, but don't expect to stay very strong. You're gonna lose some strength. All right, so from a training perspective, we wanna ultimately train the nervous system more. So because we're not really set up to get great hypertrophy effects, okay, because we're not eating enough to fuel gaining more muscle. We're just trying to lose body fat during this time, right? We're trying to keep muscle. So obviously training, you still need to get in volume. You still need to, you know, train just as hard as you would otherwise. But there are going to be some benefits to sticking to more like that nervous system type of training, getting your muscle fibers to fire quicker, you know, focusing on the technique. That's something you should always be doing. And we can do that through CAT training, aka speed work. You can use accommodating resistance with that. So we're working on recruitment and being able to develop power very quickly. Okay, so that's what we can get out of CAT training. Max effort work. All right, this is a great time to do more max effort work because we're not going to be able to handle as much volume during this period of time. You know, we're not going to be able to keep up with what we've been doing in the past if you were eating more. All right, you're going to have to drop volume a bit because you're not going to have the energy to be able to sustain that workout and recover from it. All right, so volume's going to be lower, so bring up the intensity a little bit. Okay. So a lot of what you might do during this time is more max effort work, okay? Whether it's going for max triples or max doubles, you don't always have to go for max singles, but what you are doing is fewer sets and more higher intensity work. All right, that's gonna help you out a lot, staying strong while dieting. All right, so those are some of the major things that I point out on the training side of things. But ultimately, you know, your ability to stay strong while dieting has a lot to do with the diet. You know, it's very easy to get strong when you're in a surplus. It's hard to screw that up. You know, you can eat a lot of food, and if you're gaining weight and everything's coming up, then you're gonna get stronger. You know, having more mass behind you, you're gonna get stronger. So it's always easier to get stronger when you're gaining weight, but it becomes more of a precise skill to diet down and stay strong. So the more you can focus on the good things you're doing within your diet and train according to this, train the nervous system more, keep the volume lower during this period of time, better off you'll be. All right, guys, Coach Ben here. And you know where to find me. You can meet me at the whiteboard next to the bench. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel over here. Check out the links in the description box below. You can see a video related on this topic right here, and then our latest video right there. Thanks for watching.